Ciao, I'm Mario, a Swiss car guy on YouTube, and today is one of those rare days where I make a new video. I haven't been doing a lot of videos recently because it's kind of winter and I was very busy getting fat, something I'm very good at, but I figured now I need to do some work in the workshop. And interestingly enough, I'm not going to work on a car, I'm going to work on my car lift. Because in the last video, or in one of the last videos, you've noticed that the lift was kind of making a bit of problems with not disengaging the safety latches on this side. And I need to investigate and correct this. But also, a couple of weeks ago, I tried to adjust the maximum height of the lift because it doesn't lift high enough. It's supposed to lift to 1.92 meters, which is more than me, and it doesn't. It only lifts about this far. Because I reckon the last safety catch, it's not engaging. It's not going high enough to engage that safety catch. And I wanted to make it go a bit higher. So I adjusted the end stop. There's an electronic end stop up there to make the lift go higher. And when I did that, hydraulic fluid started squirting out under pressure out of both hydraulic cylinders in the lift. Because apparently they were at the limit of the pressure they can take. And I guess this lift does not go any further, which is too bad. But that also meant that when this happened, hydraulic fluid squirted all over the workshop and I had to clean it up. And also, I am now short on hydraulic fluid in the reservoir back here. So I figured that instead of topping it up, it would be better if I just did a service. So I changed the oil and I also changed the oil filter. Therefore, the lift should then be tip-top because I don't know when it was last serviced. So I'll do that, and while doing that I will also investigate why the safety latch on that side didn't disengage properly. I mean, they should be connected through pulleys underneath this thing. I guess I will remove this and investigate. So let's go. In order to change the oil, which this is the reservoir, the whole reservoir has to be removed. It's attached to the pump here with, I think, 8mm screws. So 4 8mm screws. And I put a jack with a piece of wood underneath to support the weight, because it is supposed to contain around 10 liters of hydraulic oil, and I don't want it to slip out of my hand. So I put the jack underneath with this janky piece of wood, but I think it might work. So let's undo the bolts. It seems that so far the jack is doing what it was supposed to do. Let's see if I don't cause a total mess here. Okay, because now I need to lower the jack. So ha! The jack did what it was supposed to do with a piece of wood. The thing is, now I have to remove the piece of wood because there's a filter going all the way down there and I don't have enough clearance. So go away, wood. Let's remove the jack. Oh boy. It's quite a bit of drippage. And the fluid is extremely dark. Also, the filter is looking nasty. It's a bit nasty, yeah? I'll prop this against it so it will catch. Mostly. Maybe a bit more. I let it drip out a bit. But actually, I can remove the filter because there will be some drippage when the filter removed. But I get some paper also, so... Okay, so now I will try to unscrew the filter, and it unscrews apparently. Okay, maybe it doesn't. I mean, there is a nut on top. This should just unscrew. Why is there a nut? Do I have to undo this large nut? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh boy, this was on tight. So let me remove the remainder of the filter. And more drips. Okay. You see all this black gunk on top of the filter. This is not good. Also, the oil is incredibly dark. I mean, camera, look at this. This is how the filter looks like, with this gunk on top. The filter itself does not look bad, but I think it's good that we're changing it. Let me also get a little bit of a clean. Even the threads down here. And this. Yeah, okay. Wow, it's so dirty. I wonder if it's ever been serviced. I think I will come in with some brake clean and do the rest. Using brake cleaner cleaned the threads up nicely. Let's clean also the rest. Good. So I will put on the new filter that I have here. Come on. Come on. Go on, filter. Nice and tight. Good. New filter is on. Also, I reckon it stopped dripping, so I can empty the container and also clean it. So let's do that. As you might be able to see, I bought an oil catcher. And now I can use it to throw away this stuff. Let's see if it works. I've never used it. Sounds like it's working. It's not exactly flowing in. Maybe I have to open a valve. Oh yeah, maybe this one. Yeah. And possibly this one? No, not this one. But I need to open something in order to make it go out, right? It doesn't flow in. Anyway, I'll throw the rest away and then I'll figure out how to make this go down. Is there more? Oh, wow. Oh boy. Okay, that's... Oh my God! There is a drain plug. I could have drained it with the drain plug. There is a drain plug. Manufacturer didn't mention it. But also, look at this. Can you see it? The amount of black gunk that's in there. It's insane. Wow. Okay, so that needs to be cleaned badly. But also, can I put this onto here? Because this is very oily and dirty. I need to clean this off with brake cleaner. And also, why doesn't this flow out? Isn't the valve open now? No, it's shut. It is open now. Oh yeah, it's flowing down. Nice. So I will clean the inside and the outside with brake cleaner, and I know brake cleaner on plastics is always a bit ooh, but manufacturer suggests this is the way to clean it. So if they say it, it can't be that wrong. Wow, that thing does not come loose. This gunk is so caked on, it won't come loose. This is after me spraying brake cleaner in it, and it's still gunk. This is really caked on. Oh my God, this has never been cleaned or drained or anything. Let the brake cleaner take some action and inhale some fumes in the meantime. Yeah, we're not there yet. How can this be so dirty? Oh man, I'm finishing my brake cleaner. That's not good. Maybe in order to preserve some brake cleaner, I might have to possibly get a brush or something and mechanically remove these things. That's really bad. Ah, that was smart. I'm going to try a bit of Chanticleer degreaser, and this stuff usually cleans off everything. Is it better than brake cleaner? Probably not, but I have it, so this is completely full of gunk. I didn't expect it to be this dirty. I tell you, this Chanticleer stuff is a freaking great degreaser, and it smells great. It smells of cleanliness, I don't know. Marseille soap, apparently. I'm not that much into that things, but this smells nice for like such a strong cleaner. And also I have more black corners. How does this happen? How does crud get in the top corners? I don't get it. Yeah, this brake cleaner is done. And today's Sunday, so I cannot buy any brake cleaner. Lovely. But this is good enough. I will wait for the brake cleaner to evaporate, and then I'll refill it. So I'll put 10 liters in here, and then I will add it directly. I mean, there is a fill hole, but it doesn't make sense. Since I have to fill it from the bottom anyway, it doesn't matter. This thing takes HLP 32 hydraulic oil, which you might notice I ordered from the manufacturer, from Twinbusch, because here in Switzerland, 5 liters of HLP 32 like this costs around 50 bucks. 50 bucks for one of these jugs, and I bought these from Germany from the manufacturer for I think 17 euros, which is like 16 Swiss francs, so it's much less. And I had to pay, of course, and I went to pick it up in Germany, so I have an address there. So it didn't cost me a lot, and I usually don't buy like manufacturer original stuff, but it was the cheapest of them all, and it's the recommended stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. So, let's take the knife. The good thing is that if you can fill it up like this, you don't need a funnel. So that's good. I'll open both because this, the lift requires 10 liters. So let's open them both up. Good. And I'll use all of it. Let's pour it into the container. Nice and clear. Splash. Okay, I have to be more careful. I think that's enough. I'll use the jugs for the waste oil later. So let's put this to the side. And let's use the other jug. Laminar flow. Okay. Now it's nice and full. It hasn't been this full before. I reckon there was a couple of liters missing. So now we have 10 liters and it's completely full. This is a two-man job, but I try to do it alone, so because I don't have any friends. Come on, go on, like this. Then I can get this in like here. which is already quite nice. Secured into place. Let's put the piece of wood and let's jack it up. Oh. It's a good thing I had the piece of wood. I mean, I could just jack it up like this. Why not? Jacking it, jacking it, jacking it. And a bit more. Come on. It's sealing. Not quite. But more. Jack it, jack it, jack it. Okay. This is on quite nicely. When it's on, this is on. Let's lower the jack. Boop. Let's remove the piece of wood and let's get rid of the jack. Good. Now, in order to bleed the system, we need to raise the lift completely. The fact that these clicks are not happening at the same time means it needs adjustment between this and the other side so that they click at the same time, then they raise and lower at the same time, which they don't right now. And I cannot adjust them because in order to adjust them, you need to loosen two nuts, which are like 24 millimeters, and I don't have two wrenches of that size. So I first have to get two 24 millimeter wrenches before I can adjust them, but then I will adjust it. Top reached, and as you can see, I do not fit underneath. It's not high enough, but while it is up, I'll use the occasion to lube it. Because you're supposed to use a multi-oil on the cables and everything that moves just to keep it nice and smooth, and this is not WD-40, this is something that actually does lube and not just the cleaner. So this is something that's probably right for this. So I'll quickly do it, or I'll not. Okay, this is new. I have to break. How the fuck does this work? Do I need to break this tab? I mean, this is new. Maybe I need to break off this tab. I fail at the most basic things. Really. Yeah, okay. Let me also do the other side, even though if it's off camera. This is mostly, I think, it doesn't really need lubrication. It's more like a corrosion inhibitor, so. But you're supposed to do it, so why not? Now we lower it back down, and then it's fully bled. But before I lower it, I have to release the safety catches on both sides for reasons. Okay, so this is all down. Now I can spray the top parts that I haven't gotten around to. Good. The chain is actually oiled. It's greased. I don't need to spray it with this, but this. I would say that's it for the service. The system is bled. Now we could look into why the safety release doesn't properly disengage back there when I pull this one. So for that we need to raise the lift and then remove that center panel there. Okay, let's look underneath this one, I think. Oh, this is attached to nothing. Oh, this just lifts out. Huh. Convenient. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is so dirty. Oh. Hey! And there is no cable going over for the what? Okay. I am confused now. very confused. Because there's the two cables that go along that pull up the lift, and there's the hydraulic line obviously going over, but there is no thin cable pulley going over to release the other safety catch, which means this lift doesn't have the semi-automatic release, it has the fully manual, which means I have to undo it on both sides. So last time when it got stuck, it was operator error. Who would have thought? Ha! And also I need to clean this because it's so gross. But I don't have any brake cleaner and I don't have any Chanticleer anymore. I'll figure something out. Okay, this is as good and as dry as it's going to get. It's obvious that when they painted the floor, they didn't paint underneath there. That's why there's a difference in color. Okay, so what was supposed to be half an hour's work turned out into an entire afternoon, because after I removed that plate underneath on the ground, it turned out it was very dirty and very full of everything. And yeah, okay. Now I will let everything dry, then I will lube it with my multi-oil so that it doesn't rust and it doesn't stay nice, and then this will be it. I will later then try to adjust the two sides as soon as I have the two 24mm wrenches, because I don't even have one. But that's it. Enough of the lift. I have spent enough time already on it. I will continue it at a later time, but for the time being we change the oil. It works, it's all right. Now I have to clean up, dry everything. Probably I'll use the shop floor dryer again to dry everything around it, but it's a lot cleaner, it's a lot better. But that's it for this video. I'm not making a lot of videos right now because I've been busy around the house, and as a viewer suggested, Cease Clumper, thank you very much for that, I tried to split the logs I have in the shed in front of the house, and using a wedge and a hammer, and when I did this, except for it was extremely hard, because apparently those logs are ancient and they're rock hard, so splitting them counterintuitively is hard. And when I did that, I kind of hurt myself. I mean, not with the hammer or anything, but I got a tennis elbow, as they say, apparently. And now my arm hurts every time I use it, so I have to wait till this goes over, because I don't want to be lifting heavy stuff and doing a lot of work, and working on cars might be potentially problematic. So anyway, thanks to viewer Cease Clumper for suggesting that I hurt myself, and in all good fun, this is going to go over. I plan to, as soon as the lift is all right, I actually intend to do a service on the Cayman, because the Cayman needs a service and I need to order all the parts, and then I will do the service, which cannot be that hard. I'm not even sure whether the spark plugs need to be changed, because the service history on this car is a bit spotty. It did get a new engine 2 years ago, but I'm not sure what they all did and what they didn't do. So I will just do oil, belts, possibly spark plugs, even though they might be difficult on a Cayman. But that's a story for a different time. So please like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my future achievements, and share this video with anybody who might like it. It helps with the algorithm apparently, so I get a view more. And this is the end. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Bye.